Oh man, you guys. RL is funny. Hey guys, name's Fen. I'm playing some Arkford Broken Triad here. I got 2 objectives, not 1 but 2. And oh yeah, I gotta read now. Okay, well, here's this note. Sheila's letter. Garrett, I know I promised to have the museum keys today, but most of them are simply out of my reach. At least I managed to nick the backdoor key. You only need to find a way into the cemetery, and you'll be inside the museum. As for the remaining keys, I found another solution. It appears that Yarwick, the locksmith responsible for most of the unpickable locks in Harrogate, secretly keeps a skeleton key in his shop. It'll allow you to open any of Yarwick's doors, easily recognizable by their green copper handles. While studying some of the old city plans, I discovered that there are catacombs and forgotten tunnels underneath Arkford streets which connect many buildings. The tunnels were meant for soldiers to move unseen in case of invasions, but they've never been used. To our luck, one of those tunnels connects the city watch station with Yarwick's shop. I found a gullible enough guard, Ned, who'll let me in to the station unseen. I told him some wild story about treasures hidden underground and rivals who want to beat me to the punch by spying on me. If you give me another day, I'll go and get the skeleton key for you. Sheila. La. Anyways. Now, I didn't even find this letter the first time playing through, and thus I had enormous difficulty with a part that should have been very easy later on.
Dear Miss Jennings, I'll be in the watchtower tonight, and keep an eye on your museum office's window. When you give me the signal, I'll unlock the back door and send the other watchmen out of me shift outside for a break, so you can come in unseen. Most likely it'll take me a while to get rid of them all, especially Jorrick can be a stubborn oaf when he's at the equipment store, so please give me a moment or two. The entrance to the war tunnel is in the last cell. Look for a small switch above eye level at the back of the stone arch next to the cell. Ned, P.S. I burned your note during my outside patrol like you told me to.
Alright, so that's that note I found, and I missed that switch on account of not reading about it the first time. So, yeah. Hang on a sec. There we go. It's juddering again.
Alright, who's making the rocket?
Oh man, this didn't happen last time. This used to happen with DDFix 11. Oh man, what? Oh boy. Huh. Well, I guess I'll go this way, cause why not? No, that's really bothering me, guys. Just a sec. I think that's got it. Yeah, there we go. Don't know what that was, but the screen was doing that chugging around thing that it used to do on my old card with the latest version of DDFix. That's why I had to use the 1.4 series, but that's not really relevant. Back in action here, and that's some kind of sneak preview, I guess. It's pretty cool. The guy in here in the orange working suit who calls himself Friend Turbine brought in the last parts of the wood chipper. The thing seems to be working all right, though I still don't understand how it can tell apart what you throw into it. I overheard Turbine mumbling to himself about the builder when he was working. I asked him if he'd been a Hammerite once, and he answered that we were at the dawn of a new age. Whatever that means. Well then, Friend Turbine, Friends Hammer Brothers, just named after devices and not at all actual names. But anyway, going in here because why not rob some guy's house? I mean, it is after all what this game is all about. Oh yeah, wait, okay, there's nobody in this particular house. It's another one I was thinking of. Oh boy, now, the reason that this safe is locked is because, as you will see, you have to put your totally random unvaluable glasses in a locked safe because somebody might steal them. You don't want that, do you? It's a flower card. To Elaine, my dear wife, whose patience is beyond words, come next year, you shall no more be married to a museum director, but to a full-time husband. This I promise. Love, John. How often does any promise by some male husband guy get kept in a work of fiction? The answer, never %. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, more lockpicking, more lockpicking. Somehow at a steady 60 FPS. It's blazingly awesome. To use a term nobody ever uses ever. Come on. Now, it's a Victrola. Now this is for a musical puzzle later, but I have always found it impossible to solve with that because, first of all, I've always had difficulty telling similar notes whether they're higher or lower, which is funny because I'm purported to be a guy who makes music, but, and also the notes are like, they fade in and out, and it's just, it's so hard to figure it out for me, but fortunately, the author had accounted for that possibility and gave the... Huh? What? Just a sec. Jeez, things just screwing up all over the place. My Alt-S key combo wasn't working, and... Ay. The sky's like really glitching out a lot. I don't really know. Now... This... Looks like I got clear streets for some reason. The thing about here... The funny thing about this ledge is that you're supposed to get up here to get the loot. There's a piece of loot over here.
What looks of that?
Oh, you didn't see nothing. There's a piece of loot here, but the funny... Come on. Oh boy, this is not my best day for lack of technical problems. I mean, but when it comes to having technical problems, well, I mean, you're good to go. Funny thing about this ledge, you're supposed to get onto it to get that loot, but...
Seeing things.
The thing is, it's so easy to get over here, it's incredibly easy to jump up here, and you're clearly not meant to go here, because the footstep sounds turn off, and, like, you can see past the edge of the map, and you can go off the edge of the map, and, like, normally to do this is, like, you have to stack crates, or it'd be, like, super tricky with climbing, and, like, I can even fall down here, where I'm not even supposed to be yet. I can fall onto that crate, and it's just an interesting, sort of strangely evident kind of oversight, but, well, no matter. I suppose I can go in here next. I'm sort of doing, random, come on, please open inwards, please, of course you did. And of course, I think the floor is tappable marble.
As our first outpost in this town, these premises will certainly be sufficient. It is no white cathedral, but there is enough space for a small seminary. The majority of Arkford's citizens seems to be dissatisfied with the Hammerites, which can only be to our benefit. The sooner this town starts hearing from us, the better. Father Karras will be pleased.
Yes, indeed. And you know who else will be pleased? Father the thief who takes stuff, because I'm about to take stuff like y'all wouldn't believe. Ass freak. Ass freak. Make me clack on the floor. You jerk. Well, okay. Let's try that again. Do I have a moss? I've got one moss again. Hell, if I'm using it here,
Hello?
I can do this without. I can do it with and without and within and the sun within and the sun without. So. Now, hopefully it will let me actually get onto the floor. But no, it doesn't. It's like... Oh. Why would you do that? That was a close call. There. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. Jeez.